Hello and welcome back to another DIY video. Before we get started, make sure you give me that thumbs up to help with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the bottom right hand corner. We're going to be working on my Lexus CT200. This process should be the same thing for the Toyota Prius as well. And what we're doing, we're going to be changing out the shocks and struts. I bought this complete unit, so I am hoping that the install here should be pretty easy because it's literally just taking off the old one and putting on the new one. I don't have to compress the springs or anything like that. So we'll get started here in a moment. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, let's get started. Wheel off. Before we do anything else down here, let's go back to the top. We need access to these bad boys right here. There's gonna be 3 of them. So there's one right here, right there, and then one back here. You should be able to reach it, but if you can't, you can actually lift up this cowl just a little bit, but you don't have to take off the whole thing. So I always like to keep at least this front one right here, keep it on so it can hold the strut. Again, we're not taking this all the way off, we're just loosening it. So see right there. Now I'm going to go back a little further. Again, I'm just loosening them for now. One more, last one down here. This is a 14 millimeter. I don't know if I said that. 14 millimeter. Oh my gosh. Alright, crack those loose, let's go back down. So very quick update, I'm actually going to go ahead and take off this back one all the way off because it's pretty far back there. You could, if you wanted to, take this one off as well, but I don't need to just yet because I do have a lot of clearance there, so I'll be able to grab it here shortly. Keep this one on though. Again, we want to hold the strut for shocks. Alright, so you see this sway bar end link right here? You don't have to take off both this bottom and the top. We're only going to be loosening the top. 17 millimeters. I'm just going to put the nut back on there so I don't lose it. Now you need this trim panel removal tool. Remove this line right here. Next one is going to be this one right there. That is a 12 millimeter. One moment. Just kind of let it dangle off to the side. Next, this is going to be a 22 millimeter or 7/8. Wait, yes, 7/8. So I'm going to take this one, hold it on this side. You can try this with a breaker bar first because it's going to be on there pretty tight. But I have an impact wrench. Or just get a wrench or a hammer or something to softly tap these out. Tap them both out. should pretty much release it. See? So now we're going to go back up to the top, remove those remaining nuts at the top holding the strut on. So now take both of these off. Remember, I already took that one off. Take these two off. Take the one on the inside out first, and then get under the car and hold the strut, the shock, and then slowly loosen this one off. This last part's going to be kind of hard to film just because I need to loosen my last nut right here, and then that strut right there should fall right down. So I need to step back to see how I'm going to film that. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so you saw it here first. Easy peasy. Got all of it out. This is the old one. You see how beat up it looks? It's already leaking fluid everywhere. That's obviously why I'm changing it. Here's the replacement assembly. It all comes in one piece, so I imagine everything should be pretty straightforward and easy to reinstall. I'm going to wrap up the video here because the installation process is the same thing, but everything is in reverse. Heads up, these two this right here, when you put it back on, it's going to be 177 foot-pounds. And don't tighten it on the fastener side. You're going to do it on the nut side. So 177 foot-pounds. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, help with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel in the bottom right-hand corner. See you on the next one. Alrighty, so here is the finished product. It turned out beautifully. When you put on your lug nuts, these are going to be torqued down to 76 foot-pounds. Once you get it off of the jack stand and lower the car, make sure you tighten these nuts up at the top as well. I don't have these memorized. I think these are 37 foot-pounds, but again, I usually just do these by hands because I don't want to snap these stud heads. Thanks.